Hello, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Only You Recross. At this point, I should really apologize for the long delay and the abrupt ending of the previous episode. To be honest, I got quite mad about the abrupt ending that we got, the beta that I couldn't see any way out of. And then Elden Ring DLC came out and I got started playing it for quite a bit. But now we're back and ready to record the true end. In the meantime, I have replayed the entire game, getting white feathers for everyone, still getting the love confession to Ayame, as in the previous playthrough, even though I was tempted to switch to Mojo. As I found out, Karuizawa is not actually a person with real events. You meet her about towns here and there, and if you do not confess to anyone, then she will confess to you in the end. So, currently, what has... in the last time we did not finish Rinrei Run. Honestly, we were one event away. If we got to the graveyard at the end there, we would have finished Rinrei Run through. What happens there is that Rinrei Run summons the Ancient Grudge into her soulscape, which is the village from the past, and you have to help her battle the spirit. And then Rinrei Run tries to seduce Yuji, and Yuji acts completely autistic, and if you told me you're seducing me, I would have been in it. Okay. So we reject. And I also did Misaki route. We missed quite a bit of Misaki's route. After her encounter with Rado Karasuma, she acts depressed for quite a while. And after that, she runs into Ruil, the telepath guy, the leader of the assassins, because Misaki apparently absolutely cannot catch a break. And Ruil teams up with Valisha, the bug guy who kidnapped Misaki in the beginning, and they infect Misaki with Evil Power Rangers armor, or I guess Evil Kamen Rider armor, and she temporarily acts evil, but then Yuji breaks the control unit, and Misaki temporarily acts as a good Power Ranger and saves Yuji a few times, but ultimately the suit has to be removed from her because it is clear. And now she is rejuvenated and everything is good. So, also I had a few events where I ran into Miss Kyoko, and in one of the events, the karate guy who attacked us in the prologue, he was being brainwashed by Rule and attacked Kyoko, but she was saved by Takeja. So, I think this is everything important. For now, we should quickly get through the rest of the time and see the ending. So, there is really nothing left to do. I have already did all the rapist events. I have also did all the events of watching porn with Wakata. So we are just going to rest and, I guess, visit places until something interesting happens. Actually, I was expecting an event happen here at night, which is why I started recording here. Because after seeing the event, that is where I stopped and started recording. Maybe I need to visit the place. Yes, Magami. Miss Kyoko? What's the matter? Why do you look so unhappy? Magami, I came to talk with you about Yuichi. Miss Kyoko, are you going to start reminiscing again? No, nothing that frivolous. Right now, how I feel about him doesn't matter. And you might think I'm just repeating what we talked about before, but I just want you to believe in him. Miss Kyoko, what about him do you expect me to believe in? That he didn't cause what happened. Miss Kyoko, how can you trust so blindly? That man isn't worthy of your love. No, not at all. He's a monster who killed his own family with his bare hands. Huh? My brother didn't set our house on fire because he lost his mind. He did it of his own free will. My father, my mother, my sister. He killed all of them. All because of some order. That isn't... Even if he is no longer of this world, I will never forgive my brother, that man, for as long as I live. Magami, She looked at me with sad eyes. Huh? How could I have said all of that just now? I never wanted her to find out that my brother killed our family. Megumi, I understand exactly how you feel. But even still, you have to believe in him. I can't. I see. Then, let me ask you this. The brother you loved so dearly, the man who devoted his life to becoming a true martial artist, Yuichi Megumi, was he really the kind of man who would take his own family's lives just one command? That's... I don't know what really happened. And I don't know how it happened. I just want you to calm down and think about it one more time. Miss Kyoko, what do you... That's all I ask. Well then... What does she expect me to believe in now? It's an undeniable fact that my brother killed our family. In the end, all she can do is trust him. And that's why she said all that. Enough. I don't want to think about this anymore. What point is there in doing that anyway? What an interesting story. Rego Karasuma. Here to tell it to me as well? Shut up. It isn't just some story for you to be amused by. Oh? You aren't going to tell me? Of course not. I see. Then, I have no choice but to force you to. What? Yeah. Suddenly, Karasuma appeared in front of me and grabbed my head with his left hand. Now then. You. What the hell did you just do? I had you show them to me. Your memories. What? I see. So that man is responsible for the loss of your family. You think it's funny that my brother killed our family? Yes. Very. It gave me a good laugh. You. Are you really so blind? What was that? It's quite astonishing. In your eyes, that man was the real thing. But your sister, Megumi. It would seem she possessed a more discerning eye for truth than you do. Megumi? Yuji Maga. Be careful about your sister's dying words. At that time, who did she, already blinded, say attack? But then, I heard Papa and Mama screaming. I went to check. All of a sudden, I couldn't see. And then, someone held me down. And then I started to hurt all over. And a scary guy said some stuff to me. A scary guy? Seems you've remembered. That's right. Even if she couldn't see, there's no way that Megumi wouldn't be able to recognize her own brother's voice. But then, who was it that killed my family? Still, it's strange. The Yuichi Megumi who fought with me then was weaker, but he was certainly the real thing. Huh? And if that's the case... I see. So that's it. Honestly, what an utterly pointless parlor trick. What do you mean? I'm not so kind as to tell you every little detail. And besides, truth is something that you must seek out for yourself. Or is your head only meant for decoration? What is the truth? And what is mere deceit? The meaning behind that woman's words. You should use that head of yours to think carefully about it. After saying this, Karasuma left. What is the truth and what is deceit? There are definitely people among the ones trying to kill me who can imitate the human form. But back then, my brother seemed so real to me. But what Karasuma said and Megumi's last words both contradict that. Just what the hell was true and what was a trick? I don't know. I don't know, bro. Bro. Well then. The plot thickens. Was it really secretly, like, within an illusion for us? Who really knows? Well then, let's keep some more time. I will check the areas every once in a while, just to see that nothing interesting is happening. This is where Raimo is playing. Let's leave the beam. If you play in park with Raimo, it skips to the next time period without counting down the timer, which was abused in the guide I was following to get everything done quickly. But evidently, nothing much is happening right now. This is going to be a bit of leaking. It's quite possible that nothing is going to happen until the moon explodes. And actually, I'm also not sure if the event just now with Karasuma is mandatory for getting a good ending. I would guess though, because this feels like a pretty important revelation. And maybe if you waste enough time without entering a location, they just force it on you. Who knows? The moon is about to explode. And also on the true ending path, we are supposed to have a battle with Rui at some time before the endgame. Alright, here is the explosion of the moon. We have already seen it, so might as well quickly skip through it. Yep, the mysterious entity is appearing. Captain Bonham has rammed the entity with his space station. Anything good in the park? No. Well, we should be in the final stretch. Let's save, just in case. I will full save in case I need to replay some of this. Which hopefully I don't. Yuji Magami. Dragon Karasuma. Your luck. I've come to take it. It's still premature, but there isn't much time before it arrives. I would not allow it to destroy the world. This world will be destroyed by my hand. I won't let you. In that case, then try and stop me. But can you? You, who are still so childish. Yeah, Karasuma might be right, but... Karasuma. What? Why are you trying to destroy the world? Do you have anyone you want to protect? Not anymore. Karasuma's expression suddenly became grim. Karasuma? I tire of this pointless chatter. Die, Yuji Magami. That is enough! With a flash of intense light, a tiger-headed man appeared. Tiger Joe! Who are you? Rago Karasuma. I cannot allow you to fight Yuji now. Oh, you know who I am. Then you're also a martial artist. Interesting. Then I'll kill you first. Wait, Tiger Joe, I'm his opponent. You stand no chance of winning as you are now. Don't mistake recklessness for courage. Tiger Joe flew into the air. I guess that's it then. So be it. At the same time, Karasuma also flew into the air. Yes, okay. I think we are on track for everything to be correct. Ah! They took it at the same time. It was a speed that no ordinary person could have seen. Kick! Punch! You're good, Tiger Face. Hatred has changed them so much. Your fists. What? Their two legs separated. As soon as they hit the ground, they both left popping. Ah! A sharp exhalation. Fists worthy of that exhalation were unleashed in all directions. The sound of air being sharply cut through rang out again and again. Ah! Whoa! The dull noises that could occasionally be heard were most likely the sound of one person's fist striking the other's body. What is this? Battle. My body was responding to their fighting spirit. No, even the air was reacting to the fight. Incredible. Too incredible. This is no longer a battle between humans. Slam! Tiger Joe's sharp fist collided with Karasuma's face. Did that do it? That was an excellent punch. Karasuma smiled fearlessly. But this fist, I felt it somewhere before. ... I see. I see now why you know me, Tiger Face. Saying this, Karasuma swung his palm toward Tiger Joe's jaw. He narrowly managed to dodge it. But after that dodge... Slap! Tiger Joe! With tremendous speed, Karasuma delivered a spinning kick to Tiger Joe's knee. As I thought. You disappointed me before, but this time, you're the real thing. What a pleasant surprise. To think I get to enjoy that battle from 3 years ago, all over again. What are you talking about? It was 3 years ago. I was brought to my knees for the first time ever by a certain man. And then, not long ago, I was able to meet that man again. However, he was unable to wield his own techniques and fell against them. Why do you think that is? Dodo. You aren't going to answer? Then I'll tell you. Because your body is... enough. Do you not want him to know? Very well. You can hide your face all you'd like, so long as you act yourself against him. The only way I can truly escape the shame of that day is by defeating you at your full potential. Karasuma's face was beaming at the intensity of the battle. It was the face of brutality itself. A sharp kick perfectly matching that brutality landed in Tiger Joe's arm. What's the matter? That can't possibly be the full extent of your power. Or is that really all this Ascension Eugene style can do? Those words! I'll make you regret them! Face my secret dance! Ah! Ascension Eugene style! Secret technique! Oh, Tenbu! That technique! Gah! Amazing. Tiger Joe's cape fluttered. At that moment, the attack ceased, and Karasuma's body, which had been in the air, fell to the ground. Beside him, Tiger Joe swooped down soundlessly. Karasuma slowly rose to his feet. My blood as a martial artist is boiling. This is how a battle should be. However, it will go no further. Ah! Karasuma began gathering his energy. As a result, his hair stood on end, and his surroundings began to swell around him, wiped up in his aura. I see. Then I'll do the same. Ah! Tiger Joe began gathering his own energy in response. 2 raging tornadoes appeared before him. Tiger Joe was the first to reach the peak of his energy. The air surrounding him condensed. Ultimate technique! Hajin! What? It was Tiger Joe, not Karasuma, who fell to his knees. What's wrong, Tiger Joe? It seems you can only perform your ultimate technique in your real body, not that clockwork doll. In that case, take this. The secret technique I developed after gaining the power of a raging demon. Senshinryu Shin style. Secret technique. Tena Raijitsu. Tiger Joe. The blinding light emanating from Karasuma enveloped Tiger Joe. I hope I'm not running straight into the pandemic again. Wah! Tiger Joe suffered severe damage all over his body and collapsed on the ground in a crumpled heap. That can be Tiger Joe. However, Tiger Joe remained on the ground, not moving at all. Yuji Magami. Karasuma, you. In recognition of the fun that Tiger Face provided today, I will grant you a grace period. 1, 2, yes, 3 days. In 3 days, I will be waiting for you at the beach near the harbor. You must come then, Yuji Magami, or else you wouldn't want to see any more dead bodies, would you? Karasuma. In any case, if you want to save the world, then you'll have to defeat me. What do you mean? Don't you know? The only thing capable of destroying it is a power equal to its own. That of he who has united the power of the two brands of doom. And, in order to unite the two brands, the owner of one must be killed by the other. That's why you've been trying to murder me, to make me. That's right. But, in the end, I'm no different from it. I will use that power to destroy the world. Karasuma, you. In 3 days, come to the beach near the harbor. Do not forget, Yuji Magami. Until then, you had better become stronger. After saying this, Karasuma walked away. Stay strong, Joe. When I turned around, there was a woman standing there. Okay, so now things are different from the last time, from the previous time. Kyoko. Miss Kyoko? What are you? There is no time to explain. Hold on, I'll use my power. Miss Kyoko placed her hands along Tiger Joe's wounded body. Are you healing him? Yes, I've been keeping it a secret until now, but before I became a teacher, I had this power. Miss Kyoko, just who are you? Shh, be quiet. You're breaking my concentration. Kyoko's shining hands began healing Tiger Joe's body. ... It's no use. That's all I can do. No. As long as I can last another 3 days. This will be enough. Joe. Tiger Joe staggered to his feet. Are you alright, Tiger Joe? Don't concern yourself with me. More importantly, Yuji. Don't forget that you have only 3 days left to live. Yeah, I know. Then, Yuji, for those 3 days, I am going to make you experience hell itself. Hell? Yes, in those 3 days, you will surpass me. To do that, you must undergo training, more painful than death. Are you prepared? Yeah, of course. I'll endure any kind of training. Well said. Then, come with me to the training ground. We cannot afford to waste even a second. Wait, Joe! With a body like that, why do you have to push yourself so far? Yoko, there are times when a man must do what needs to be done, no matter the cost. You know that as well as I. Yes, I know. But if I lose you, Miss Kyoko? How does she know Tiger Joe? Yoko. Joe. Your feelings. I am truly glad to know them. However, right now, I do not ask you to understand, but that is who I am. You haven't changed since the old days. You're an idiot. Really. Everyone gets this faster than Yuji. After all, men are foolish creatures. Let's be open, Yuji. Yeah, but are you sure, Tiger Joe? Worry not. Leaving Kyoko with moist eyes, Tiger Pikachu and I headed to the training ground to undergo Hellish training. Yuji, raise your energy to its absolute limit. Do it now. Right. Ah! Good. Then come on. Pikachu's Hellish training began. ... And then a day passed. I guess this time we are not spending the day with the Yebe. I found you, the maggots. You're my final battle with Yuji Magami. I don't want you people just ruining it for me. I wonder if... I see, maybe this is Karasuma killing Rude, and I am misreading the guide. Oh well. So I've come to take you all out at once. What's wrong? You're not going to respond? How arrogant. I'll teach you a lesson in humility. Oh, by the way, it turns out Rui is a boy. This thing. Ha! Powerful psychic waves emanated from Rui's body. Although I'm not entirely sure if Rui is the boy or if it's the shadowy thing behind. The waves clung to Karasuma and tried to tear his body apart. Oh, that's quite the trick. But Karasuma's arm began to glow. With that, the psychic hurts that had surrounded his body dissipated. That can be. How could my powers not work? It's laughable that you consider that impressive. I have known much stronger psychic. Compared to the likes of them, you may as well be bending spoons. I won't allow you to insult me. Rui, sir, I'm here to... A lone cyborg attacked Karasuma. Whoa! Too slow. Punch. Wah! With a single blow, the cyborg crumpled to the ground. Oh, what strength? What are you saying? You're all just weak. What? Have I angered you? Then come and fight. But my, you're all in such a hurry to die. How dare you? You'll regret those words in hell. Go! Shadows moved at Rui's command. That big mouth of yours, I don't like it. Die! Lihiko attacked Karasuma. Punch. I'm surprised Lihiko is still alive. Thought Yuji killed him in Akizuki's route. How fragile. I can't keep playing around forever. I'll end things with this. You're the last one. Ah. It's done. How dare you? How dare you take my other self? What the fuck is this? Is Rui like an embryo or something? What is this? Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at. I see. That abomination is your real body, isn't it? And the other you, the body of your mindless twin brother. That enormous brain of yours seems to have extended to include you. How do you know that? I read your heart with its power. With a devilish grin, Karasuma rose his left arm, where the brand of doom shone eagerly. I see. I didn't realize. I, the all-seeing eye, could not see Rago Karasuma. Then I'll... What's wrong? Have I upset you? Enough. The Messiah I seek is not that man, but you. Messiah? My Messiah. Our Messiah. I see. So that's what you really want. Our wish. You'll grant it, won't you? Yes. Not that I'm doing it for your sake. Still, that's fine. Then, I'll remove the final obstacle in your way. Rule's figure disappeared from Karasuma's side. How pointless. But, oh well, if that thing knocks him down, so be it. In any case, there's no one left to stop me. The room, filled with the stench of blood, echoed with the laughter of a madman. Intensive training, day 2. What went wrong? If you falter at this level, the only chance you have at victory against Rago Karasuwa is in your dreams. Stand up, Yuji. Yeah. Sorry, the sudden reading is rough on the throat. I gathered my strength and stood up. I'm not down yet. That's the spirit. Then let's resume. Punch! It's not over yet. Punch! Daigajo struck me with his fist, and I collapsed with a mighty thud. What's the matter, Yuji? Is that all you can do? Is that the kind of man you are? Not yet. That's right. I can't afford to go down after only this much. Daigajo is exhausting the remaining flame of his life for my thing. I must repay that debt with my own life. Let's go, Daigajo. Yuji. Yeah. Frantically, I charged at Daigajo. I see. Then, Ishoryu Kyokuha. Daigajo unleashed his secret technique. That won't work. Shiryu Meidogeki. Boom. The two techniques collided and cancelled each other out. It was a feat that could only be performed if both techniques were of nearly equal power. Well done. That is all for today. Right. Thank you very much. I dropped to my knees instantly, intensely fatigued. Don't give up until the very end. Despite his words, Daigajo seemed satisfied and smiled. That look reminded me so much of someone. Yes, the person I was once trusted with all my heart. But, hey, Daigajo. Can I ask you something? What is it? You're my brother, aren't you? I asked something that I had long been wondering. ... No, I am not. Don't lie. You're my brother, I'm sure of it. The fight you had with Karasuma 3 years ago was the World Martial Arts Championship, right? I couldn't remember because he looked so different, but... The name of the man who fought my brother in the final was definitely Rago Karasuma. And besides that, you're a master of the Senshin Jin style, so you have to be here. Yuichi, why are you hiding behind that mask? And why did you kill our family? ... Allow me to clear up 2 misconceptions you have. Huh? First of all, the man who killed your family, Yuichi Magami, was not your older brother. Yes, he was a clone of your brother's body. Clone? He was a fake? That's right. Made to show you a false reality, and caused you to hate him in your heart. I see. What is the truth and what is deceit? My eyes, I let them cloud my heart. And yet, all this time I played my brother. You always did have a problem detaching yourself from him. But next, I'll address your other misconception. Listen closely, Yuji. I am not your older brother. No, on the contrary. I am the man who killed him. What? Daigajo killed my brother? That's a lie. This has to be a lie. It is not a lie. 10 years ago, Yuichi and I were both martial artists striving to master the Senshin Jin style. We trained under the same master and competed with each other as brother-disciple. Yuichi Magami was a true friend to me. At the time, he and I were equal in ability. 8 years ago, I traveled to the United States in order to master the art in a different way from Yuichi. We made a promise to each other that when next we met, we would fight with every ounce of our strength. And then, 2 years ago, I was able to meet your brother again, as he traveled the world as the World Martial Arts Tournament champion. And as he and I celebrated our reunion, I could not stop my blood as a martial artist from boiling. Yuichi was the same. When our eyes met, the battle began. Over the next 3 days, our battle raged through morning and night, until we had both exhausted all of our energy. In the end, the match was a draw. We shook hands, praising each other's strength, promising our next battle. But then, we were assailed by that nightmarish event. Special forces dispatched by the government surrounded the area to capture. Ordinarily, we would have been able to evade them. But our battle had robbed us of even the strength needed to resist. And then, when I regained consciousness, both Yuichi and I had been transformed into machines, brainwashed into murderous cyborgs made to eliminate those who oppose national interests. And after that, we killed countless people under the orders of the government. Women, children. Yeah. The fists we had trained to master our martial arts were turned into the fists of killers. Daigajo clenched his fist tight. I can't believe it. It was so cruel. Too cruel. I can't believe you and Yuichi had to go through all that. Yuji. But the real nightmare had only just begun. It was 1 year ago. Yuichi suddenly broke free from his brainwashing. Having come to his senses, he attempted to escape from the cyborg unit. However, those in charge did not allow his desertion to go unnoticed. Using the other side, they resolved to kill him, in order to keep knowledge of the killer cyborgs from being exposed to the public. The battle between the tireless cyborgs was nothing short of epic. Nevertheless, Yuichi fought on, for his freedom, for his beliefs, and to return home to his beloved family. Yuichi was strong, incredibly strong. In the end, only I remained standing against him. We were equal in both strength and skill, but not in heart, because he could not act mercilessly toward me, his friend. Yuichi fell by my hand. But, with the last shred of his strength, he freed me from my brainwashing. Through the power of the brand. What? When I came to my senses, I was overcome with intense remorse. Yet even so, Yuichi forgave me with a gentle smile. And then, he asked me to take care of his younger brother. He apologized for dragging me into his cruel fate, and died. And with that, the brand that had been shining on Yuichi's arm disappeared. Yuji, the fate of the brand of doom, was originally meant to be carried by your brother. What? However, along the way, the gears of fate went awry. With Yuichi's death, the fate of the brand of doom was passed on to you, his younger brother. And so, I vowed to carry on Yuichi's will and watch over you. Sealing my own identity, I took on Yuichi's appearance and implanted his memories into my body. And, for the next year, I lived as your brother. No, believing myself to be him. This is the most insanely convoluted explanation for why Daigajo is not Yuichi. I feel like it would have been much easier for him to just be Yuichi. So then, the one who fought with Karasumo on the beach was... It was I. But that was perhaps my greatest mistake of all. That battle reawakened the memories I had sealed of being Daigajo. But more than that, I was wounded fighting that man. I could not protect Yuichi's, your family. I had no idea. ... Yuji, do you hate me? Do you wish to kill me and avenge your brother? No. Even after hearing all that, I still can't believe any of it. I can't believe my brother was already dead this entire time. And that you're the one who killed him. I can't believe it at all. No. It is the undeniable truth. Yuji, allow me to give you this. What is it? Your brother once wore this scarf. It is now a mere memento. But it contains your brother's soul as a martial art. Take good care of it. I see. My brother's... I wept as I clutched my brother's scarf. Yuji, no matter the reason, you now carry the fate of all mankind on your shoulder. The match with Rago Karasuno. You cannot afford to lose it. Yeah, I know. I know that. But I understand your sorrow. But Yuji, do you know why I have told you all this? Huh? Your strength and skill are now equal to my own. And yet, your heart. What of the strength of your heart? Until now, the weakness in your heart has allowed your enemies to exploit and nearly kill you numerous times. Anger and hatred. I cannot tell you how often you have been at their mercy. Yes, what you lack is the strength of heart. You master the martial arts. One must have a strong heart that can overcome the deepest of sorrow. Do you think yours can? Can it, Yuji? No, it can't. There's no way I can ever forget my sorrow. It means forgetting the pain of losing my loved ones. Then I don't want to master martial art. You fool! Do not be mistaken. Who told you to forget your sorrow? I said to have a heart strong enough to accept even sorrow. A heart that can accept even sorrow? That's right. You might not yet be able to grasp it, but there is no more time. I will now teach you the ultimate secret technique. The technique I devised with your late older brother. I, who have been turned into a machine, can no longer endure this technique. So I will show you only once. Be prepared to learn. Don't do it, Daigajo. If you do that, you'll... No, fret not. This is the least I can do to atone for the sins against your brother. Daigajo. Now, witness with your own eyes the ultimate secret technique of the Senshin Ryujin style, and from it, understand what it means to have true strength. Ah! Daigajo's energy rose to its peak. The heavens trembled and the earth shook against the tremendous torrent of energy. Is this the ultimate technique of the Senshin Ryujin style? Incredible. Daigajo coughed up blood and collapsed. Daigajo, hang in there. I seem to have reached my limit. But I have no regrets. Daigajo. Ding. As I was about to run to Daigajo's side, I sensed a tremendous killing intent. What is this murderous presence? I found you. You are... I am the all-seeing eye, one who sees all. Is all? Yes, I already knew of you, Doombringer, and that your hatred would lead the world to ruin. And so, I've tried to sow the seeds of hatred within you, by having a clone of Yuichi Magami murder your family. Yeah, so you're the one responsible for killing my family? Yes, it was me. It was all a part of my plan. To awaken you as the true Doombringer and Messiah. Messiah? The person meant to destroy the world? Yes, my Messiah. But you weren't him. My true Messiah was elsewhere. You mean Rago Karasuno? That's right. And so, you're in the way. So you want the same thing he does? Yes. for as long as I've lived, I've carried this grudge. I guess the very world that birthed us in this hideous form. No. I can understand your hatred of this world, but you have no right to sacrifice others for it. You took my family, the people I loved more than anything from me. I'll never forgive you. Truly, I'll avenge my family's deaths here and now. Now, I'll make you disappear, to bring this world to an end. Well, that certainly is a look. Shadow, feel the regrets of the family you murdered. Alright, do we now have a cool new attack? I don't think so. Let me check what does the Heki thing... Okay, this... what are their names? This game would be a lot better if it explained any of this stuff. Alright, let's use the Heki to have a defensive buff and stop really from doing any status. And then let's just pop it. Yeah, the sonic attacks are usually stuns. So I don't think... I think using the Heki thing was a good idea. Yep. Roy will not survive this. Yep, and we are here. That isn't enough to defeat me. What? Rui's body regenerated at an incredible rate. Infinite regeneration. It's another one of my abilities. Well, quite something, isn't it? But, because of it, I'm unable to die. Ever. Then is there no way to defeat him? No, there is. Yuji, now's the time to use the Ultimate Technique. An attack so powerful, it will destroy him before he is able to regenerate. That's right. That technique could definitely do it. Right, I'll do it. Whoa! Let's go, Rui. Senshin Ryujin style, Ultimate Technique. He said something like what, and I could not read anything else. And this was not me speaking. What is this tremendous concentration of energy? Wah! Rui was vaporized by the light. It's over. How does it feel? You have finally had your revenge. I don't feel anything. No joy, no relief. I just feel empty. Such are the feelings of all who have lived for the sake of revenge. Yes, I understand that now. ... Finally, the fateful day arrived. I've done all I can. All that's left is to believe in my own strength and fight. Feels kind of sad and weird that Ayame is not participating in this ending. Feels like she should be here. ... Are you going, Yuji? Yes. Then, I will ask you one final question. Yuji Magami, for what reason do you fight? To become the strongest man? Or to bring peace to mankind? No, neither. The fate of all mankind is too heavy a burden for me to bear. I just want to create a tomorrow for the one I love. If the woman I love can always have a smile on her face, that's all that matters to me. It is the only reason I fight now. A fine answer. Then go, Yuji, to create a tomorrow for the woman you love. Dagger Joe. Don't look back, Yuji. A man must always walk forward. Right, I will. Focusing only on the road ahead, I began walking. Yes, that is it. Yuji, you have become a strong, splendid man. Takacho's body shook and collapsed to the ground. Joe. That voice. Kyoko. Please, one last time, let me be with you. Kyoko stared at that tiger-headed man with tear filled eyes. I had hoped to spend my final moments with you as well. Thank you. But, Joe, why did you tell him that? You aren't really... It's alright. To tell Yuji now would only soften his heart. Oh, okay, so he is actually Yuji. And all of that was just convoluted bullshit. Alright. When a lion is driven to the edge of a cliff, he must fight as though he has nothing left. So, this is fine. Joe. Kyoko. I have caused you so much pain. I will not claim it to be atonement, but my remaining life, I give all of it to you. Thus, until the end of my life, I will envelop you in the flames of my love. Will you accept my love, Kyoko? Yes, I will. All of your love. If you die, I'll go with you. I won't regret it. So burn my body and soul with your love. Yes, even should I perish, my love for you is undying. My love for you is eternal. I love you. I love you. The two shadows quietly overlapped. It was a sad, final embrace between two people who loved each other. It all comes down to this. But I don't know if it will be me or Karasuma who survives this battle. In order to say my last goodbyes, I went to the woman I love. Ah, Yuji. Ayame. Ayame. I hugged Ayame tightly. Yuji? Ayame made a confused face. But soon, with a compassionate smile, she embraced me. ... Have you come down? Yeah. Forgive me. I didn't mean to hug you so sad. No, please don't worry about it. More importantly, what happened? You can tell me if you'd like. Alright. I told Ayame about everything that had happened. About the Brand of Doom, about the people trying to take my life, and about the being that would soon come to destroy the world. I see. So that's why your heart is filled with such sorrow, Yuji. I'm about to fight a battle that will decide everything, but I can't say for certain that I will win it. So, I came to say goodbye. Yuji. Goodbye, Ayame. If I make it back alive, then... No, please don't say that. I can't stand seeing you act so timid, Yuji. Ayame. You're the one who taught me what it means to have true courage, Yuji. The strength of heart needed to face any challenge with courage and not give up. But now, you're acting as if you've lost before you even fought. You'll never win thinking like that. Of course. You're completely right. Yuji, don't try to carry everything by yourself. Remember that I'm always at your side. Ayame spoke softly as she leaned in to hug. I'll come with you, Yuji. Ayame's words were filled with determination. Hold on, I can't let you do that. If anything were to happen to you, I'd... Then, be sure to win. My life is in your hands, Yuji. Ayame. Ayame is risking her own life to give me courage. If I can't respond to that feeling, then I'm not a man. Thank you, Ayame. I'm so proud to have loved you, and to be loved by you. Yuji. Then, let's go together, Ayame. To the beach where Karasuma is waiting. Yes. That was a lot of reading, and I'm guessing there will be even more reading. You know what? This will be the end of today's episode, and tomorrow we will have the really ending for real. I imagine there will be at least another 20 minutes of reading, given how this game went before. So, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching, everyone, and have a good day. Goodbye.